So inshallah the second word we get over here have the حرف العين in the middle is فعل. فعل is to do something. فعل. فعل. Here's حرف العين in the middle. Yes.
I have another word.
Yeah, go.
تعليم.
تعليم. This is a different word. Has حرف العين in the middle. تعليم. Which that's exactly what we do right now. تعليم.
Yes.
تعليم. So this is how we have حرف العين in the middle.
So you pronounce that word like
تعليم.
Okay.
تعليم. حرف العين is one of the very important letters. You have to say it right because that's going to make a difference between if you really a native speaker or not. So because it's really a little bit hard to say it for non-native. But when you practice, it's going to be so easy. It's عين. تعليم. عين. Perfect. 100% perfect. تعليم. Not تأليم. It is تعليم. تعليم. So عين. تعليم. Then حرف العين when it's coming on the end of the word like جمع. جماعة. To collect something. Yeah. جماعة. حرف الجيم، حرف الميم، حرف العين. جماعة. أو سامعة. To hear something. سامعة. سامعة. So this is how حرف العين gonna show in the word. Okay, so please, I'm gonna say each one of those, read it, and you can just repeat after me. So, عين. 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 عقد. 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 فعل. 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 تعليم. 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 جمع. جمع. سمع. 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 The next حرف after حرف العين حرف الغين. And حرف العين وحرف الغين they are from the same family. They are a brother and a sister. Exactly the same letter except we have on حرف الغين is a dot on the top of the letter. But it makes the whole different letter sound different. So we say عين for the letter with no dot, and we say غين. 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 So as a letter, when the letter be isolated in the word, can be like that. عين with a dot. عين and the dot on the top of it. Okay? When you initial with the word حرف العين, حرف الغين is gonna be like that. The same way we write حرف العين, little circle, go down. Then a dot over here. Right. In the middle, gonna be like little line, then حرف العين, then a dot like here. Then at the end of the word, gonna be like that. Or like that if it is connected to something else. So حرف الغين. حرف الغين. A word have حرف الغين as initial or the beginning of the word is gonna be غرس. 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 And the meaning of غرس when somebody wanna plant a tree, what he do? He dig a hole, then he put a tree over there, and that's what the meaning of غرس. 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 You don't put any ga. It is غا. غرس. غرس. ما شاء الله. غرس. اوكي. غمس. 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 If I have a big ball of water or I have a big thing full of fire, so if I put something in this fire or this water, this meaning I do the verb غمس, meaning put something inside water or something inside the fire.
Inside the fire.
So you can say immerse.
Yes.
Immerse something inside the fire, immerse something inside the water. غمسة. If you put your hand, if you put something over there, whatever. So if you put something and you cover it completely with something else, so that's going to be the verb غمسة. فعل غمسة. غمسة. Okay. So when we have حرف الغين in the middle of the word, it's going to be this word. شغلة. 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 شغلة is to work, to do something, to do some work, to do some job. So شغلة. شغلة. We have a word, but it's a noun. I have حرف الغين in the middle. It is بغل. Baghl is just like an ass and the animal.
The donkey.
The donkey.
Yeah.
It's exactly not the donkey because donkey called humar.
Right.
But baghl is it's something when you have the donkey and the horse together.
A mule.
Mare, mule.
Yeah, mule, yeah, right.
So this is baghl.
Right.
And you notice that we have sukoon over here.
Okay.
So this is harf al-ghayn in the middle. Harf al-ghayn in the middle. So shaghala. شغلة بغل. Okay. حرف الغين when it comes in the end of the word gonna be like this. بلغ. 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 And we can say بلغ. So I'm gonna tell the difference between both of them. So بلغ, ba, lam, ghayn, and each one of those have fatha, and that's meaning to reach something. To reach something. If you was traveling to Atlanta and you reach Atlanta, so you reached Atlanta. So Tareq بلغ Atlanta. Bilal بلغ, he reached too. He arrived too. So that's meaning of بلغ. But بلغ, the lam have shadda.
Right.
Which means two lambs over here.
Right.
And balagha meaning to tell about, to tell about. So if I have a story about something, then I tell it for everybody. Or I have a message from somebody, then I came and tell it for everybody. So there's going to be different meaning completely. Because actually this is a different word.
Right.
With the shadda over here, that's adding another letter over here. So balagha. Inshallah, we're going to go ahead and start reading those, and you just repeat after me. غرسان 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 غمسان غمسان شغلة شغلة بغل بغل بلغ بلغ Now we know that these two letters is just a family. Both of them looks like each other exactly, except one of them have a dot and the other one don't have a dot. The next two letters gonna be the same thing from the same family. حرف الفاء فاء. That's how we write the isolated way, be like that. And you're gonna notice the حرف الفاء will be on the line.
Right.
حرف الفاء. This is how we start in the word. If we write it, we start on the line, go up a little bit, turn it around like a little second, go down. This is حرف الفاء on the initial of the word. حرف الفاء. حرف الفاء. In the middle of the word, we draw a little line, do a little circle, go back, and this is حرف الفاء in the middle of the word. حرف الفاء. And حرف الفاء at the end of the word is going to be like that. Little line, then حرف الفاء exactly here and on the line. It doesn't go under the line. So everything almost over here in the line. حرف الفاء. حرف الفاء. فقد. 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 فقد meaning to lose something. He lost something. So فقد. فقد. So this is the way I have it. Here, with the dot, قاف دال. فقد. فقد. In the middle, نفع. 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 And at the end of the word, it's going to be like that. عين طاء فاء. عطف. 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 So the meaning of فقد we know to lose something, or he lost somebody lost something. نفع. What the meaning of نفع? نفع or نافع, to benefit somebody. Yeah, to benefit somebody of something. Okay? It's like somebody got benefit of reading, of writing, of learning, of. So nafa'a is general to benefit somebody of something. Okay. Atafa is the meaning of atafa is to be combined with something. Like if I am with somebody or join some group or join something, or the other meaning of that to be kind to somebody, to be very kind to some person or some animal or some human. So atafa. عطف. So if you notice over here we have حرف الفاء at the beginning of the word, middle of the word, end of the word. حرف الفاء always on the line, doesn't go underneath the line. Let's go ahead and write حرف القاف. I'm not going to take this off so we can make some kind of comparison between them. This is حرف القاف. It's going to be exactly looks like حرف الفاء except it's going to be under the line. What's that? Under the line. So if I have the line over here, so this is going under the line. So this is going under the line. If I have حرف القاف in the beginning of the word, it's going to be like that. So very good looking exactly like حرف الفاء, except this has two dots, 2 points on the حرف قاف. 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 Everybody have to know that قاف is completely different than kaf. So kaf we have over here, which is going to be next letter now. But this is قاف. قاف coming from the top of your mouth. قاف. قاف. Okay, the very common, the very, very famous word with حرف القاف is قلب. قلب is a heart. قلب. 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 قاف. قلب. قلب. وفي we need a verb with حرف القاف can be قاصد. 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 And قصد in English, the meaning of قصد is when somebody has the intention to go somewhere or to do something. Okay? قاصد. حرف القاف in the middle of the word, they're going to be the same way like حرف الفاء, except it does have a 2 dot on it. قاف. 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 ساقط. 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 Meaning to drop something. To drop something, like drop something on the floor, or some fruit come drop from the tree or whatever. ساقط. ساقط. لاقط. لاقط. حرف اللام, حرف القاف, حرف الطاء. لاقط meaning to pick up something from the floor or ground or something. لاقط. 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 Then we have حرف القاف at the end of the word, and this is how we're going to see a big difference between it and between حرف الفاء. You see حرف الفاء in the line, and this is going under the line. So always حرف القاف going to go under the line. And the very common word of that, خلق. 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 خلق, everybody knows what they mean. To create. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created something, or to create. So خلق. خلق. طرق. طرق. somebody knocks on something like this is the meaning of taraqa. 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 Now notice the qaf is going under the line. It's not on the line like fa over here in atafa. Okay? So قلب قلب قاصد 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 ساقط ساقط لاقط لاقط خلق خلق طرق طرق. It's clear? Any questions? The next letter gonna be حرف الكاف. حرف الكاف.
حرف الكاف.
حرف الكاف.
حرف الكاف.
حرف الكاف.
حرف الكاف.
And this is how we write the حرف الكاف. It's a big line, big little half circle, then a hamza inside it. This is when the kaf be isolated. That's how we draw it or write it. حرف الكاف. حرف الكاف. When we have حرف الكاف in the beginning of the word, it looks different than that. Gonna be like this. This is how حرف الكاف in the beginning of the word. Everybody knows it. Some people, like when the brother was talking, they write it like that. Okay? But we're gonna stick with this one. This one is the most common one. This is the very standard way to write it in the beginning of the word. Okay? So حرف الكاف. حرف الكاف. حرف الكاف. Very too many words we can use it. Like when I write on the whiteboard or the blackboard, I use the verb ka, te, be to write. كتب. كتب. Meaning to write something. كتب. 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 So what if we have a noun with حرف الكاف? Any word.
كتاب.
كتاب. A book. كتاب. كتاب. We notice that كتب and كتاب come from the same root. كتب يكتب كتاب. كتاب, which is meaning a book.
And the other is he wrote.
كتب meaning he wrote. Yeah, somebody wrote something. كتب. Okay? Okay. حرف الكاف when it comes in the middle of the word, gonna be look like that. So, like the one in the initial, exactly, plus we can add a connector to it, a little connector to it. So this is how the kaf gonna be in the middle of the word. We have over here, sakaba. 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 Okay, sakaba, if you have a full cup of water or something and you pour it, that's what the meaning of sakaba, to pour something. Okay? Sakaba. 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 Then the last way حرف الكاف gonna be in the word is gonna be the same way when it's initial. If it's connected with something before it, have a little line like that. So this حرف الكاف at the end of the word. This حرف الكاف at the end of the word. And the very common word of that is مسكا. مسكا means to hold something. To hold us anything. To hold something in your hand. Okay? So مسكا. مسكا. We have a very common word with حرف الكاف at the end. Exactly looks like this. And again, this is going to show you why this vowel over here is very important. Is misk.
Yeah, Egypt. No. Okay.
Misk, this is a perfume we use, a very common, the dark one, the misk. You see? Misk. 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 You see, we have a kasra after the mim, a sukun, and a sukun on the kaf. So masika and misk exactly looks like each other, except the way we read it or we say it is different, which give it is completely different. So the masika, which is meaning somebody holds something, or somebody holds somebody, and misk is just a perfume. Some kind of perfume, okay? So حرف الكاف. حرف الكاف. حرف الكاف. كتب. كتب. كتاب. 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 سكبا ركبا 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 meaning to ride something. When you have a ride with a car, ride with an animal, whatever. ركبا ركبا مسكا 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 مسك 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 حرف الكاف حرف الكاف. So what's this letter already called? حرف القاف قاف كاف قاف كاف. Completely different two words. قاف كاف قاف كاف. قلب قلب is heart. قلب كلب is a dog. That's a dog. كلب. What if we mix together? It's going to be completely missing. So he can call somebody, hey, you have a good kelb. So that's meaning you miss it. Kelb is not heart. Kelb is a dog. You got to say qalb. Because kelb is a dog. So qalb. Qalb.
Another good example
Yes.
would be when we say and eat, cool, and then calf, not cool. You got K-U-L and Q-U-L. Cool.
Qul.
Right.
Qul.
And then full.
Okay, exactly. This is a different meaning. The brother, he gave a very good example. I'm writing down over here in the blackboard. He said, قل or اقرأ. قل. It started with حرف القاف. قل, say. Say. قل. If you want to say كل or كل. كل meaning eat.
Right.
Eat. This is an order. Eat. Go ahead and eat. Or everybody. If you say كل الناس. كل الناس meaning everybody. كل. But كل itself is meaning go ahead and eat. So قل and كل. قل and كل. اقرأ. اقرأ. Somebody have any idea what اقرأ is?
Read.
Yeah. What's اقرأ is? This is the first word was in the Quran. اقرأ. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. So everybody have to know this. اقرأ. اقرأ. So this was a first order from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the all Muslims. اقرأ. You have to read. 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 اقرأ. 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 So what when I say somebody already read? What I say? قرأ. 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 So what the holy book we read every day? Quran. Quran. We can say Quran. Quran is not what we read. It is Quran. Quran. Please, we need to read this and we need to know exactly the way I'm saying. Quran. 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 Al-Quran. Al-Quran. Al-Kareem. 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 Al-Quran al-Kareem. The noble Quran. Al-Quran al-Kareem. Al-Quran. Al-Quran. Al-Kareem. Al-Quran. قل. قل. اقرأ. اقرأ. قرأ. قرأ. كل. 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 وين نيت؟ Why? We will have one letter more today. Then next week, inshallah, we finish the last 5 letters. The next letter is going to be حرف اللام. حرف اللام. This is how حرف اللام drawing. It's just like a line, like the alif. We go with a little circle without the hamza inside it. So very, very close looking to the حرف الكاف, but it read different. Lam. 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 So at the beginning of the word, it's going to be like that. We take off this little round and we just make it like this. Lamb. Lamb. لمس.
لبنى.
لمس. لمس. The meaning of لمس to touch something. To touch anything. لمس. 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 حرف اللام in the middle of the word like gonna be like this. Little line before it. In the middle like a alif, but it's not alif. Then connected from underneath, behind it. The harf alif is not going to be connected from the other side, from this. So if this is alif and this is lam, you have to understand if the alif is not, it's going to be connected from one side only. The lam can be if the middle door going to be or the end of the door going to be connected from both sides. Because this is what confused most of the people learning Arabic, start learning Arabic. Which one is a lam? Which one is alif? So lam going to be connected from right hand side only. I'm sorry, the alif, but the lam going to be connected from both sides, like this. Okay? So خلق. This is حرف اللام. خلق. 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 حلق. حلق. So the difference between these two words is just one dot. The حرف الخاء over here have a dot. حرف الحاء don't have a dot. خلق, what's the meaning of خلق?
The last one?
This one, خلق.
He created.
He created. خلق. To create or he created. So what do you mean of حلق?
To form a circle.
Okay. So it's gonna be حلقة. If I have the term مربوطة over here, gonna be correct, brother. But حلقة meaning to cut your hair.
Okay.
When you cut your hair, this is حلقة. When you go to cut your hair in the Hajj or in whatever regular حلق, so this is حلقة. When you cut your hair, حلقة. So it's exactly the same word except we don't have a dot over here. So حلقة, but we have حرف اللام in the middle. Okay? But what if we just disconnected the lam from the qaf? Let's do this. This is حلقة. حلقة. And this was the main reason I got this word over here. حلقة, and we know the meaning of حلقة is what? It's cut your hair. If we disconnect the lam from the qaf, حرف الألف اللام gonna be ألف over here. It's gonna be حاقة. حاقة. ألف قاف. This is now is ألف. It's not lam.
Right.
Because it's connected only from one side. حاقة. حاقة. We have a surah called Surah Al-Haqqa. Surah Al-Haqqa. Okay? So حاقة. This is a completely different word. And the meaning of حاقة, like something gonna happen to them. Something gonna happen to somebody. So حاقة, this is now a completely different word and different meaning. You have to understand that حرف الألف is very critical. You cannot connect it from both sides, put it from one side. But حرف اللام you can do, which is gonna completely be a different word and different meaning. حلقة. حلقة. خلقة. خلقة. So we get a حرف اللام at the end of the word. And gonna be looking exactly the way which is isolated like that. Okay, a word with حرف اللام فصل. 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 فصل to separate something from something. فصل to separate something or two things together, mix it and you separate them from each other. Gonna be فصل. فصل. Okay, what about our class over here? What we call it in Arabic? فصل. So you see, it is exactly the same word except we have a different vowel. فصل. We have a sukun on the sad and sukun on the lam. فصل, which meaning a class. Our class over here called the fasl. Fasl. So فصل. 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 حرف اللام. حرف اللام. حرف اللام. حرف اللام. What is the very most well-known word have حرف اللام on it? Allah. حرف اللام. كلمة الله have two حرف اللام. Two lambs. Allah. 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 ألف لام لام هاء. الله. لفظ الجلالة. الله. حرف اللام. لمسا لمسا خلقا خلقا حلقا حلقا فصلا فصلا فصل 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 الله Allah. And that's going to be the best we finish with. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank you, brother.